It's so depressing how easy it was to give away women's rights, just as if they were nothing, and how hard it is for us to get them back.
Men are not women, and where it says women only, men are not welcome.
Trans women are men! Trans women are men! Trans women are men! What is it with you guys in broken umbrellas?
Tick-tock, time is up!
Tick-tock, time is up!
It is a shame on the UK that for 10 years we have not safeguarded vulnerable girls.
All these men need to be moved into the male estate as a matter of urgency.
Step back, please. Step back.
They're trying to make out that it's a new law, and it's not.
You don't agree with the Supreme Court ruling?
No, I don't.
The vast majority of people think it's not fair to have men in women's sports.
And today we're going to insist that the government enforce the law.
No pervs on our turf.
It's Róisín Murphy!
Oh, can I just say thanks?
He's in shock.
Good afternoon from a very sunny Parliament Square. It is the 1st of November today, and there is a rally to make sure that the government stops dragging its heels and implements the Supreme Court ruling. The rally is called 199 Days Later, because it's been 199 days since the Supreme Court ruling that said a woman is a woman, right? It's about sex, it's not about certificates. So a man with a certificate is not a woman for the purposes of the Equality Act. A woman with a certificate that says M is not a man for the purpose of the Equality Act. Sex means sex. Hurrah! And you'd think, that would have kicked some sense into various institutions, into the government, and basically all of society. But there's been a real resistance to implementing that. One of the excuses is, we're waiting for the code of practice by the EHRC. But that code of practice is not the law. The law is the law. So the protest here today is all about sending out that message. The law is the law. Follow it. Stick to it.
Simultaneous protests were happening in Edinburgh and Cardiff, and also I think there may have been some little local ones somewhere.
Right, so let's have a look. There's a good crowd here. There's police as well. Right, so let's have a look. And there's some fab signs as per usual. Right, here's a great sign. Hello, hello. Fairness is following the law. Beautifully done. How are you? Yeah. Oh, look, I've got a fancy stick now.
Hi! It's Mr. Menno, isn't it?
It is indeed. How are you doing?
Thank you.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
Right, I'm getting used to this thing. It's a bit weird doing this and that. It's like a magic wand, isn't it? Ta-da! I got one.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
See, now I can do this. It's much easier.
Yeah.
Are there any crazies here? Hello.
So that's my wife's.
I know. Yes. Okay. Hug. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you. Oh wow. Oh sorry. I'm
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
right in the middle of your things. Oh really? Oh you're just showing up here, yeah?
Yeah. I just happened to be back. Thank you for coming, Menno.
You're very welcome. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling absolutely brilliant. Look how many people are here. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
It's a very good crowd, huh?
Yeah, it's huge, huge. I need to go.
All right. I'll speak to you later. Right. Let's have. Oh, hello, trouble. Hello. Do you mind being on camera?
No.
No? Right, hello. Hello. And what does your sign say? Violent men bash back. Hashtag trans bash back. Right, are they here?
Not yet. Haven't seen them yet, but they said they're going to turn up, so I'm ready for them and see what they come up with as well. Yeah. And on the back I have.
Sex matters to lesbians, sex matters to gay men, very much so. So for us, this Supreme Court ruling was pretty important. Oh, and your shirt.
Oh yes, lesbian. female homosexual.
Yeah, why do we have to remind the world of that? It's so basic. Right, so why do you think the government is sort of dragging its heels?
Fear of repercussions. I don't really know myself, but there's always been no debate sometimes with some of the sort of trans organisations who can become quite aggressive when you challenge them. And they say they're women, and some people in government actually believe they're women and believe they're men.
And people like Angela Eagle, who is a lesbian, and Chris Bryant, isn't he a gay man?
He's the most homophobic MP in the House of Bloody Commons.
Right, but he's a gay man, right?
Yeah, allegedly.
Right. It's just madness that you've got like a lesbian MP and a gay MP saying that this ruling that protects gay rights is a disaster. It's like...
And we have a Green MP in Brighton who supported what Bashback did to the Brighton Centre.
Oh, lovely. Right, I'm going to have a wander round, but I'll see you in a bit.
See you later.
Oh my God, it's like a reunion. Right, homosexual and proud. And I just obey the law. Oh, wow. Wow, people have been getting creative. Morning, afternoon. Oh, look, let me have a look at the clock. I want to have a look at the clock. Tick tock. Safe women's sports. Enforce the law now. The law is the law. Very good. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Like, it's all just delaying text at the moment, isn't it?
Kicking it down the can, down the can for somebody else to sort out. And what the government said just this week about all of this. What is it needing to... something about these... I can't remember the words, sorry. About the HRC, and to say, oh, they need guidance, but that is only when it is a new law, not an already existing law.
Yes.
So they are talking utter crap.
That's a very good point. I just read a blog by Naomi Cunningham about that.
Yes.
But also, an equality impact assessment had been done 10 years ago when it was a new law.
So what happened at the Supreme Court was clarification of an already existing law, but they're trying to make out that it's a new law, and it's not. All smoke and mirrors, which Keir Starmer is very good at, I would say.
And it's so confusing. It's so confusing. What's a man? What's a woman? What are single-sex spaces? And even Bridget Phillipson, right, who after the ruling said...
Don't say that woman's name near me.
Bridget Phillipson.
To Geordie women, that woman, a disgrace to Geordies, she is. An utter disgrace to Geordie women. So that's what I've got to say about Bridget Phillipson.
Right, and she said, after the ruling, we've always respected single-sex spaces on the basis of biological sex. I don't know if she talks like that, by the way. Probably not, if she's from up north. But only a year before, she's like, yeah, trans women with penises can use women's toilets. So
yes, exactly. No, she's just another Fabian, like the whole lot of them.
Another what?
Fabian.
What's a Fabian?
Have a little Google all about that, Menno, and then you'll know all about why this is happening.
Oh, that's like some kind of society, is it?
Yes.
Okay, there's some whooping in...
100-year plans for eugenics and all of that sort of stuff. It's all part of it.
Oh, lovely. All right.
Foil's twitching a bit, yes. Thank you. There you go. Cheers. Okay.
How are you?
Ladies, we're doing it.
Nice to see you. Very good. Right. Hello.
To see you in real life.
Yeah.
I'm nobody. You are very famous.
No one. Oh, look, we have a dinosaur. We have a dinosaur. Right, show us your sign. Gay, not queer. What do you think about the word queer?
Oh, I don't use it at all. It's terrible. I won't even say it. I might write it like this, but I'd never say it. Yeah. No.
What does it represent to you?
It represents spicy straights. Spicy straights, furries, straight people who want to identify into being gay and stuff, just to be cool. It's terrible. It's a slur. It's terrible.
Has it ever been used at you as a slur in the past?
Oh, when I was growing up, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it was all around you in the 70s, that era. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's weird how it's taken on another homophobic meaning. It's got an old school homophobic meaning and a new homophobic meaning.
Yeah. It was always used in the past to basically insult people. Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, I can't have it at all.
It feels weird sticking this in people's face.
No, it's fine. Anyway.
Right, I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Hi. Oh, hello, Trouble.
Can you take a picture of me and him?
Yes.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Okay, right, so you're do you mind being on camera?
No.
Right, what kind of dinosaur are you? Turfosaurus? Turfosaurus, let me see if I can get you in. Excellent. Have you been a Turfosaurus before? Is this your first outing as a Turfosaurus?
My first Turfosaurus outing, yeah. But she's enjoying herself. She's getting lots of attention.
Excellent.
But she wasn't very happy going on the tube, so she had to hide out a little bit. It's a bit too busy.
Did she get a bit deflated?
Sorry.
Right, as you can see, it's quite a crowd here, which is... Oh, hello! Hello! Oh, it's just going to be like this all day, isn't it? Hello! Right, let me just switch that... Oh my God, I absolutely love that sign. Let me just switch it around. Oh. Isn't that one of the best pictures ever?
Totally. It was so iconic. It absolutely had to be done. And I don't know if for Women Scotland intended when they set out and challenged the Scottish Government for it to have ramifications for women everywhere, but it has. What happens in the UK, what happens at our Supreme Court echoes across the world, and yeah, it had to be recognised, and today we're going to insist that the government enforce the law.
Yeah, they're just trying to kick the can down the road now, aren't they?
Yeah, not having it. We're not here for the time wasting. There was no impact assessments and cost-benefit analysis when they stole our rights and stole our spaces. We're not putting up with this bullshit. No way.
And actually, there was an impact assessment in 2011 or 2010. It's been done, because it's nothing new.
Yeah, I don't care if every business who chose to ignore the law and follow incorrect advice, if it costs them, I don't care. It should. They should have followed the law in the first place. They should have listened to us. It's always been clear. They've just decided to follow an ideology. So screw them. Let it go bankrupt. I honestly don't care. Just desserts.
Right, I'm not mincing up words today. Oh, this one's beautiful as well. Just like Venus, no woman has a penis.
Too catchy not to do, right?
Sorry?
It was too catchy not to do.
That's one of the things I love about these protests, is the signs are always fantastic. Here we go. Right. That's the main message. Here we go.
We're supposed to be up there, guys.
Okay.
Stewards are
Right. Lot of movement. And here we've got Sue Wong from Scene in Sport. What's on your banner?
Sorry, obviously, Safe Women's Sport.
Safe Women's Sports. Right. Tell me why today is important.
Right now, we've got about 35 sports that don't that don't protect the female category of women in sport. We've got a whole load of other sports that have a two-tier system where you can have protected women's sport, but only for the elite. So that's the teeny minority. Maybe 1% of the women are allowed fair, safe sport.
Yeah. So screw the amateurs, basically.
Yeah, completely. So the vast majority of women are grassroots. The vast majority of women aren't elite sportswomen. But then you've also got sports which have protected the female category. You've got football, athletics, hockey, cricket, and we're hearing from our insiders that there are people, there are clubs, there are individuals who are actually flaunting the law, and the governing bodies, even though they've got good policies in place, they're not enforcing it. So the Women Inequality Select Committee, I just attended the meeting this week, on the barriers to participation for women and girls in sport. And guess what? Pretty much the entire conversation in 2 hours was about the difficulties that women face in terms of increasing their participation in sport. And what are they all to do with? Women's biology. They're to do with menstruation. They're to do with hitting puberty. They're to do with feeling uncomfortable. They're to do with sexual harassment. They're to do with getting a right sports bra that fits. Do you know that also even sports research, it's nothing to do with women. Only 6% of sports research actually affects the women's bodies and things that really affect women. If you look at injury risk, ACL injuries, it's much, much greater in women. Look at the kit. Football boots, the vast majority of them are based on the male foot. So there's this weird cognitive dissonance. Everybody in the room knows that women's bodies are what's affected in sport, and that's what changes their participation and their relation to sport. And yet the vast majority of people on that committee don't know what a woman is. The law is clear. We've had, since the Supreme Court ruling, we've actually had a sports case whereby it was made very clear that a man, even if he has a gender recognition certificate, is not allowed in sport. This was in pool, so the court case is already there. But governing bodies don't need to wait for more guidance. They don't need to wait for EHRC guidance. We've already had a court case testing it. You have to protect the female category. It's the law, and the law is the law, not guidance.
What is it that makes these people on that committee so blind to the obvious? I mean, they know, right? Do you think they don't know, they don't get it, or do you just think they're sort of just pretending and virtue signaling?
I think that's a mixture of all of the above. I think there's an element that they don't want to grasp the issue because they're fearful of how activists will affect them. But actually what they don't realise is this will be incredibly popular. The vast majority of people, if you look at any poll, the vast majority of people think it's not fair to have men in women's sports. This would actually be a really, really popular thing if they listened to the vast majority of people rather than to the echo chambers that they're in.
Right, well, thanks for being here today. And thanks for everything that you do.
And thank you for everything that you do as well.
And let's send a clear message. Okay, just a sporting legend, sailing legend, jumping into view. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, how are you?
I'm rather good. What a beautiful day to go turfing.
And what a fantastic turnout.
It's a great turnout. I just got here, so I haven't even seen the full crowd. I'm trying to work my way through it, but it's impossible because there's fantastic people everywhere.
Well, you know, everyone's had enough. Enough is enough. The law is the law. We've had enough, and you know, politicians have got to enforce the law, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple, really, isn't it? And they're all going on about, oh, the guidance, oh, impact assessments, oh.
Well, shame they didn't do any guidance when they took women's sports away from them and when they put men into women's prisons. Why didn't we have guidance then? It's so depressing how easy it was to give away women's rights just as if they were nothing, and how hard it is for us to get them back. It's disgraceful, and I think our government are cowards and they need to grow a backbone.
With this new deputy party leader, Lucy Powell, she seems to be sort of more on the other side. Do you think that's going to make it even harder?
Well, Lucy Powell, and then you look at who they put on the Women and Equalities Commission, and you just despair. I mean, it's not even as if it's by mistake. I don't want to say it's deliberate, but it feels deliberate.
Well, look, it's 2025. We all know enough.
Well, we've all known we were men and women since the dawn of time. It was only a few years ago that someone said, oh, you know, there might be something in between. There's not. There's two sexes, men and women. And especially in sport, you know, you play sport with physical bodies, the physical bodies of men and women. You don't play sport with feelings.
Right. I agree, yeah. I mean, it couldn't be any clearer. Right, let's have a look at the rest of this crowd.
It's great, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Oh, hello.
Right, let's get this sign in. It says, autistic girls need single-sex spaces now. Evidence-Based Autism. Is that an organisation that you run?
Yeah, hello, I'm Janey. I'm from Evidence-Based Autism, and we are basically lobbying for research and it to be taken very, very seriously that at least 50% of all of the children and young people going to the gender identity services, including the adult services, are autistic. And nobody is asking why, and every single autistic organisation, like the National Autistic Society, Autistica Spectrum, they're just looking the other way. They are repeating Stonewall mantras, they're writing about it as if it's all real, and so more and more autistic kids are continuing to be funneled into this, and it's wrong and it's dangerous.
Why is this such a draw for autistic kids, and particularly girls?
I think that there's numerous reasons, but one would be that, and I say this as an autistic woman, growing up autistic is really lonely. You feel isolated, you feel different from everybody, you don't understand why, you don't fit in, it's difficult to make friends, and also many autistic girls are very gender non-conforming anyway. So you're in school, you're told that if you feel different, you could be trans, and here is the LGBT club, here is a glitter family, we will make you welcome, we will accept you without any questions asked. And that's huge for a lonely, othered kid. Plus, there are also lots of reasons, biologically and psychologically. Autistic young people very often have low levels of interoception, which are the internal signals that tell our bodies what they're doing, that tell us if we need to go to the loo, tell us if we're hungry, tell us if we're anxious. Autistic people very often don't have that operating properly. And also something called alexithymia, which means that we can't understand or name emotions. And those two things in combination will leave autistic children feeling profoundly disconnected from their own bodies. And all of these things are things that autistic organisations should know.
And also there's some autistic children are much more, they have these sensory, so I don't know what the vocabulary is, but they're much more sensitive to sensory stuff, and things feel much more distressing physically, much quicker. Have I got that right?
Yeah, and actually that's a really good point, because with the girls, very often if you are a sensory seeker, which a lot of autistic kids are, you want to feel. You're not getting enough sensory input. So you wear a binder, and that is providing you with this very, very deep pressure, a very deep sensory input that fulfills that need. And so if you find wearing a binder makes you feel better, it's not a huge step to think, I'm wearing it, therefore I must be a boy.
Where can people find you?
We're online at evidencebasedautism.com. We are on Twitter as Evidenced Autism, or you can find me, I'm Janey Planet.
Thank you so much. Right, that's a movement.
Okay, that's this. And I think I lost my friend now.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Right, we're moving. Okay. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I love this one. Okay, let me just get that on. No cocks, no balls, no autogynephiles in women's spaces. Inspired.
It's what we don't talk about enough, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautifully made. And can I get yours as well?
Yeah.
So lesbians like women, not men with certificates. Wasn't that the weirdest thing to hear in the Supreme Court?
It was great to hear the Supreme Court actually coming out for lesbians.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
So happy. Good for them.
Yeah. No, paragraph 204 and 206 are my favourites of that ruling.
I jumped up and down and cheered when I heard the verdict.
Excellent. Where were you? Were you home?
I was at home.
Okay.
My cat had quite a shock.
Privileged to see you. Thank you.
And then I hear someone call out my name. So I look and I see someone that I recognize. Now, whenever this happens, I have this sort of process where I go, who is this person? Where do I know them from? Do I remember their name? Do I remember who they are on Twitter? Did I meet them in London or Edinburgh or Cardiff or Glasgow or Leeds or Liverpool or, Manchester. These things are going through my mind, and suddenly I realised it was Róisín Murphy.
Hello. No! Do you mind?
Oh, can I just say thanks? Excellent.
I absolutely was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Sorry, I'm a bit shocked.
You're in denial.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sticking with it.
Yeah.
Because this must be. I mean, the stuff people are saying about you online now is horrendous.
Yeah, well, I've been going to my own funeral for a long time.
She indicated that was kind of enough of being asked questions on camera, so put my camera down, switched my microphone off, and then we walked up together for a bit and just had a bit of chit-chat just between the two of us. I was so surprised to see her. I thought that was such a brave thing to do after all that shit that she'd been getting online for raising concerns on how all this gender stuff is impacting kids and young people. And so many people that were so happy to see her. Like, that support meant so much to so many of us. So, I don't know, Róisín, if you watch this, once again, thank you so much for being there. It made a very special day even more special.
Come on. Right, more legends joining the march. We have, Lizzie Pitt and Rachel Mead. Thank you so much for all that you've done and all that you've been put through.
We're here today. It's an important day today, and thank you for coming too, Mr. Meadow.
Of course, wouldn't miss it for the world. Great to see you.
Yeah.
So, this is actually, it's not just a gathering in Parliament Square, it's a march. So we're marching. And we're going to go to the Bodicea statue, which is just on the corner there. I also saw Maya Forstater, Fiona McKenna. This is a great day today, and apparently they're thinking that there might be TRAs. Haven't seen any TRAs yet, but there might be some TRAs waiting for us somewhere. Oh, here's another fab sign. There you go. No men in women's prisons.
Good.
Oh, hello, Trouble. Do you mind being on camera? Yeah.
I don't mind it, but...
How are you, Venice?
I'm good, Meadow. How are you?
Oh wow. But now
do you want me to?
Well, because then I can do this kind of thing. Right, what a great turnout, huh, today? No. Great turnout.
Yeah, isn't it? Good turnout. I'm happy with it, are you?
I love it.
So many faces that we know and love.
Exactly, but also a very special person today for the first time.
I saw her.
Bring it back, sing it back.
We need a sound system.
Yeah, no, and Lizzie Pitt and Rachel Mead.
Oh, fantastic. Look at it here, it's quite good.
Right, so there's Bodicea, and we have a dinosaur. Oh, careful. Filming my own death. Right, lots of suffragette flags and the adult human female flag. Right, there she is, warrior woman. Oh, and we've got the Turf Island flag blowing in the wind. Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Oh, cannot be more grateful to you. Cannot be more grateful to you. I mean,
thank
you
you.
were one of the few men who stood up and stood out right from the start, and we really thank you for that. And you've got such a powerful voice. Thank you for using it for us.
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's hard to... I know, bloody hell. Trouble.
Lovely to see you.
And you? What a beautiful crowd today, huh?
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
It's very peaceful, isn't it?
It is. Very peaceful. Very civilised.
Very civilised. Oh, that's a good one.
Ding dong, time is up.
Everyone together. Tick tock, time is up.
Tick tock, time is up.
Tick tock, time is up with passion and feeling.
Tick tock, time is up.
That's it. Again.
Tick tock, time is up.
Tick tock, time is up. Using children to validate an adult's immersive role play is emotional abuse.
Indeed it is.
Fantastic sign.
It's a good to see you. No, and you. How are you? I'm all right. You?
I'm good. I've just been ill for I've been in bed for a week, so I'm a bit. How are you?
I'm fine. There's a big fight down at the troon protest and arrest.
Oh, there's a troon protest. Oh, that's where the troons are. Oh, right. So,
Yeah, you and they're all masked and.
Oh, there are troons here.
And it's led by men, Sarah Jane Baker.
Are they here for this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. So the troons are in town. You can hear them in the distance. Apparently they're all masked. Oh, there's the Palestine flags. Just another day in London. Oh yeah, that's a good crowd as well. Let's get a bit closer. Right. So here are the turban walking up. Hey! Okay, let's see if the police will keep us separate and all that. Okay, there's press. Oh, here's a big fat sign. Right, hello. Can I just get your sign in? It's a very big one. Stop transing the gay away. Defend women's rights. Young people know what a woman is. Hurrah! Hi. Why do we have to say it? It's so.
I just saw your interview with Fika, brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Really good.
Really enjoyed doing that one.
I'm Fran. I see you around a bit, but I volunteer with Philia, so.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I bet.
Oh God, big sort of.
What a fallout.
I know. Really
Right.
disruptive stuff.
I'm going to have a look at the crazies. Right, let's cross the road. Shall we to them? Right, okay, here are the crazies. We've got police. Oop, in between the cars, don't die. Right, what are they saying? Fascist. Let's have a look at the signs. What does it say? South London is anti-fascist. Okay. There they are. Oh God. Sarah Jane Baker, topless, with the poor little dog. All cops are bastard on his chest. The fight for trans rights after the Supreme Court ruling. You don't agree with the Supreme Court ruling?
No, I don't. I believe that, everyone should be allowed to do as they wish in this world. There's not enough resources for everyone. It's not just trans people as well. It's everyone in this world.
Right. I'm a gay man, and I'm very happy with the Supreme Court ruling because it protects my rights. it protects rights on the basis of sexual orientation, which is based on sex. So as a homosexual man, the acknowledgement of sex to me is quite important. So if that was to go, my rights would go.
Do you not believe that we should have, less? Do you not believe we should have less, less rulings from the court telling us who and who we can't be? Specifically, I believe that your safety and your preferences should be, enshrined.
Right? Yeah, that's what I believe that this ruling does. In other places, it's gone a different way. Like in Australia.
How you doing, man? I've just had a word with Mr. Baker.
Oh God! Right.
I've just had a word.
Now we're interviewing each other.
Yes.
How meta is this? Fucking hell!
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. How? I don't have to be respectful, but I'll call him Sarah Jane Baker.
Oh, I don't. Mr. Baker.
Allan.
Mr. Baker.
Well, respectfully, Mr.
Ballless Baker.
He had his tits out. I just asked him about his history, and I knew it, but I just asked him the questions, and he said, yeah, I was in prison, I had a razor blade, I cut my own testicles off. I said, what did you do with them? He said, I ate them. Wow.
Listen, he's got a few different versions of that story, because he likes to keep us guessing, so that we don't know what the real story is. He just wants attention.
Yes, but he's so open, absolutely open about everything he did, even his past, and I have no doubt as well he's suffered a very...
That's the guy from Manchester.
Yeah, our Manchester crew. He's suffered trauma in the past, absolutely. Doesn't excuse his behaviour though.
Yeah, no, his life is fucked up big time. Right, I'm gonna get more footage of these idiots. Right, so we're getting the usual chants. Yeah, I've got both hands full now.
I want to get one of them.
Yeah, I got it because I saw Steve use one.
I did as well.
Yeah, you're looking very tanned.
I've got olive skin.
That laugh of yours is something else. And here's the lesbian cartel.
Hello. Mr. Memo in the house here. Yeah, baby. I did an interview with him and I thought I'd really messed up.
No.
It was so worried. It was like I said the wrong. I did. You did an interview with us and it didn't come out for ages. And then when it came out, right, I was watching it and I thought, because I'd made mates with these, I went, I've really fucking pissed these off. I know, yeah.
Look, we just had a nice chat.
Yeah,
right?
100% is right.
I was so worried. I was like, you didn't say anything offensive.
Just don't want to offend anyone, that's all. Well, I do. These here. I like offending these here.
Okay, so all of us together. Trans women are men. Trans women are men. Trans women are men. Trans women are men. What is it with you guys and broken umbrellas, man? It's not raining.
Unhinged, aren't they?
Of course, they're fucking mad. Topless. But let's have I'm gonna have a look at the signs and then catch up with the protest I was meant to film.
I was filming that incident. We've already had one of our mics broken and been elbowed in the face over it. Oh yeah, there was like a mosh pit and I was in the middle like, get out of my space.
Bloody hell.
We were prepared this time. Obviously we've been to a few now and we know how violent they are, so now we're prepared. We are prepared.
Right.
We all met each other on the same day.
Yeah? That was a really good day.
It was a really good day.
I mean, it was raining, but that's Manchester, isn't it?
It was good. It was good. I met these. I met you. I got to throw some men dressed up as women about. It's right.
But also, when they were sort of pushing Steve around, you were there to help him.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've seen him about before and all that kind of stuff, but when I seen that happening, I don't like bullying. I've got 6 kids. I've never let any of my kids get bullied. Do you know what I mean? And so as a dad, as a normal man in this world, yeah, I don't like seeing people being bullied. Don't like it, no matter how big or small they are. Yeah.
Right, I'll catch you in a bit.
See you in a bit, Mr. Memo. Is it Memo?
Menno.
Menno.
Like M-E-N-O.
Oh, right, yeah. See seen a bit, Mr. Men? No.
And actually, it's a Dutch name, because I'm Dutch, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it means budge.
Oh, does it?
The tough one, the strong one, the butcher. Oh, something's happening.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what's going on? Well, everyone running after some people. The paparazzi now, aren't we? Oh, I think police got someone. So now everyone's okay. There we have trans activists being arrested. Can't really see because the police is everywhere.
Is that a wig? Oh well.
Oh, and there's another one.
Just another example.
Right, the peaceful TRAs.
He's right, boys.
Right, police all on top of them.
Step back, please. Step back.
Right, I can't really see what's going on there. Also, I don't want to stop the police from doing their job. Hello there, how are you?
I'm surrounding you here.
And, yeah.
I don't know what they did. I think they ran.
Right, I didn't see what was going on, but
There's another one down there.
yeah, but I don't want to stop the police from doing their job. And
Yeah, they just suddenly ran past me. So
oh my God, transgender blood. Oh, that's that trans kids organization. Trans revolution. Trans kids deserve better, that's them. They're chanting transgender blood is on your hands because they're not dramatic or anything. Oh, just got given the finger by this lovely person. Be kind, love is love. Right. That's enough of that, really. Whose streets, our streets, blah, blah, blah. They think they own the fucking place. Right. Where are all the TERFs? I'll go and find them. Madness, huh? But the police were very good. They kept them contained. And they went after troublemakers very quick. Right, I thought I'd lost them all, but I'm just seeing a suffragette coloured flag right here. There we go, so we're in the right place. Okay, we're going to 10 Downing Street. Oh, it's such a beautiful day, and there's lots of sailormen around.
We'll do there, aren't we?
Yes. Right, here they are. Here's our posse.
Mr. Menno's an absolute star. Where did you come from?
It came from a woman, like everybody.
Oh, let's get that flag in the sunshine. Oh, I'll get it from the other side. Have my face. Beautiful.
Excellent.
You're a bit of a veteran now, aren't you?
I am. I'm an old hand. How are you?
I'm good.
It's a good turnout, isn't it?
Yeah, Róisín Murphy's here. Hello.
Oh, he's here.
Yes, he just came up to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
And you. Sorry, oh, fucking hair in my face.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Police are really good. They're keeping them there.
Yeah.
And they got on top of two of them.
What happened?
Two of them sort of made a run for it, and then the police just got right on top of them.
Brilliant.
I just love this sign. It's gorgeous.
It's so good,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah.
So talented. We've got so many talented women.
Yes.
And men.
And with humour and creativity. Hello.
Have you seen Jess?
Right. So, I think this is where they're going to do speeches.
Lovely students. Can we all convene at the
Now that sign looks a little bit familiar. Thank you, Supreme Court. Excellent. Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
And you? Are you having a good day?
I am, yes, I'm groovy gran. Groovy gran.
Groovy gran. Grooving away in London today. Tick tock, time is up. Tick tock, time is up.
Tick tock, time is up. Tick tock, time is up. Tick tock, time is up. Tick tock, time is up. Time is up. Tick tock, 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 time is up.
I'm going to try and see if I can get that banner in. Sorry, I'm just going to... Hello.
Time is up.
Hello. It's the Stunny Lambs. Hello. What's today's message?
TikTok time is up.
Okay. I think we're going to speeches now.
Implement the law. Dear Summer, do your job. TikTok time is up. TikTok time is up. TikTok do your job. Dear Summer, do your job.
Can I just squeeze through?
TikTok time is up. Dear Summer, do your job. Dear Summer, do your job. TikTok time is up. TikTok time is up. Dear Summer, do your job. Dear Summer, do your job. TikTok time is up. TikTok time is up. Dear Summer, do your job. Dear Summer, do your job. TikTok time is up. TikTok time is up. Dear Summer, do your job. Dear Summer, do your job. TikTok time is up. TikTok time is up.
And here we have Maria McLachlan. And her sign says, all men out of women's spaces now.
And it's a bit subtle, but it says no pervs on our turf, because I am so fed up with the abuse that they shout at us all the time. Let's call them what they are. If you want to get into a space where women are vulnerable or partially undressed, you're a perv. No other way of putting it.
That's a really catchy one as well. No pervs on our turf.
Exactly.
Oh, I wish I'd seen that earlier. I could have said it to them a bit earlier on when I walked past them.
But they were quite quite far from us. They make a hell of a lot of noise as usual, but I've got no idea how many there were or anything.
It was quite a decent crowd, but the police were good. They kept him sort of kettled.
Well,
Two of them tried to make a break for it, and the police were on them straight away.
Great,
there were like 5 police officers just on top of one of them, and another was pressed against the police car.
They were Graham Linehan or somebody. 5 police officers for 2 trans activists, I mean.
What do you think, how can we break this, how do I put this? They're just trying to kick the can down the road now.
Yeah. They're getting nastier, they're more unhinged than ever. Now starting to smash up places. Are you kidding? What good is that going to do them?
Yeah.
And maybe they think they're the suffragettes of today, you know.
They do, don't they?
They do,
yeah.
They're so deluded, so deluded. Absolute B-words.
Right, thank you.
We'll be 4 months later, fighting for our rights. 4 months later, fighting for our rights. 4 months later, fighting for our rights. And if we don't get justice, we won't give up the fight. We'll be 5 months later, fighting for our rights. 5 months later, fighting for our rights. 5 months later, fighting for our rights. And if we don't get justice, we won't give up the fight. We'll be 6 months later, fighting for our rights. 6 months later, fighting for our rights. 6 months later, fighting for our rights. And if we don't get justice, we won't give up the fight. We'll be 199 days later, fighting for our rights. 199 days later, fighting for our rights. 199 days later, fighting for our rights. And until we get justice, we'll stand right here and fight. 199 days later, fighting for our rights.
Well done, everybody.
Hi, thank you so much everybody for coming. I can't believe how many people are here. This is absolutely brilliant. Isn't this amazing what a group of angry women can organise? It truly is a national event because we also have women gathering in Cardiff and Edinburgh. I wish I could point to the live screen here if we had masses of funding and we could do a live link up, but just look on Twitter. I'd like to big thank you to all of the organisers. And can we also have a massive round of applause for the stewards keeping us all in line and getting us ready. Sorry, gosh, I've done So just this week, the government announced via the Times that they need to do a regulatory impact assessment before they can impact. Exactly. It turns out that we seem to understand the law better than they do, because that is only relevant for new laws. That law has been in existence for X amount of time, sorry, I don't know the date. 15 years, thank you, sorry I haven't. What are they waiting for? This is all just to kick it down the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame. Sorry. Our first speaker today is Tara. Tara was an organiser of the action on the 1st of November last year at the German Embassy in London for a global day of action against the German self-ID law. She will now give us an update on how this dreadful law is hurting women and children and society as a whole. Please welcome Tara.
Hello.
Oh my God, I can't believe there's so many of you. It's amazing. You're all brilliant. So, like Lindsay was saying, 1 year ago today, hundreds of us gathered in London outside the German embassy to protest and stand with the women in Germany as their disgusting self-ID law came into law. It's a cruel and dreadful law, one in which parents can change the sex marker of their children from birth. Today, 1 year on, there are many protests all across Germany. And I have a message from Rona Dua from Was ist eine Frau to give to us. As we stood for and with our German sisters last year, our message to the UK was it's not too late for us. Now a year on, that message is more important than ever with what's going on with the politics and the ignoring of the Supreme Court. So here's a message from Rona. A warning from Germany. Since November the 1st, 2024, Germany has had a self-ID law called Selbstbestimmungsgesetz. Anyone can now change their legal sex by simply declaring it at the registry office. No diagnosis, no waiting periods, no safeguards. The government promised self-determination, but what we're seeing is the steady erosion of women's rights, child protection and parental authority. In Berlin alone, over 2,400 people have changed their legal sex within just 1 year, including a child under 5. Let me share 3 real cases that show what this law means in practice. Number 1, a convicted far-right extremist now identifies as a woman and is demanding to be placed in the women's prison. Under current law, authorities can hardly say no. Secondly, Doris Langer, a gym owner, has run a woman-only fitness studio for only 30 years. She is now being sued for denying entry to a male person who identifies as a woman. And finally, a family is at risk of losing custody of their teenage son after expressing concerns about his desires to transition. They're now fighting in court just to stay involved in his life.
Oh, shame.
These are not isolated incidents. This is the real-world result of a law that claims to help the few while putting many more at risk. And our government seems not interested in solving these problems as soon as possible. That's why I'm sending you this speech, to warn you. In the UK, you've fought hard to secure sex-based rights. Your Supreme Court backed you, but now many of you feel the pressure growing. Implementation is weak. Institutions are bending. This is exactly how it started in Germany. So I urge you, do not compromise. Do not be silenced. Do not wait until it's too late. Look at Germany and choose a different path. Women's spaces belong to women. Children need protection, not ideology. Parents must be free to care for their children without fear of losing them. You still have a choice. Use it. Thank you.
Next up, we have Stephanie. She's the founder and director of Transgender Trend. She's here to talk about child safeguarding.
Okay, everybody knows what sex means. The Equality Act protects women on the basis of sex, on the basis of being the female sex. It also protects men on the basis of being the male sex. Once you let members of the male sex into the female sex category, that law is unworkable. It used to work until Stonewall Law crept in under the radar in around 2015. In that time, women have lost rights and protections guaranteed to us by the Equality Act. It is time women got back those rights. But I'm not going to talk about women, I'm going to talk about girls, because we forget that this law also protects minor girls, adolescent girls, autistic girls, disabled girls, girls from all walks of life who need those protections in society. It is a shame on the UK that for 10 years we have not safeguarded vulnerable girls. Some situations where any situation where a service provider is providing a service for mixed adults and children. Let's think of some. Council providing car park toilets or beachfront toilets. The cinema providing toilets. The swimming pool providing toilets and changing rooms. The gym. The shopping centre providing toilets. All of these toilets and changing rooms are mixed adults and children. That means that we have allowed for 10 years adult men with penises to go into toilets used by 12-year-old girls, teenage girls, autistic girls, learning disabled girls, physically disabled girls, and we have put all those girls at risk. If you are a service provider, you do not just have an Equality Act duty to separate your facilities by sex, you also have a safeguarding duty to protect girls.
Next up, we have Jennifer Gawley from Protect and Teach, who will speak about why schools have abandoned safeguarding of children to protect men who think putting on a dress makes them a woman. Please welcome Jennifer.
I'm Jennifer and I'm with a group called Protect and Teach. We're a group who are concerned about the number of male teachers in our schools who are claiming to be women. It's 199 days since the Supreme Court clarified that in the Equality Act, woman means biological woman only, men are not included. Why then, when a male teacher appears in a school in a dress, are schools still insisting children refer to him as Miss? We know that prior to the 16th of April 2025, schools were badly advised about the legality of allowing male teachers and boys to claim they were female. But that lack of clarity no longer exists. It hasn't existed for 199 days. When a man puts on a dress and claims he is a woman, his sex hasn't changed. The question is, does a male teacher pretend he is now a woman harm anybody? Yes! It tells the children, both boys and girls, that being a woman is nothing but a feeling. That being a female is not a biological reality. A male teacher claiming to be a woman tells girls they have no rights to any boundaries. If an adult male can claim to be a woman, a boy can claim to be a girl. It leaves girls with no right to privacy from the male gaze, no right to dignity or safety. Telling children that when a male teacher puts on a dress, they should refer to him as Miss, not Sir. It's demanding children validate the teacher's immersive role play. One such male teacher is open about his desire to wear female clothing is because he is sexually aroused by the thought of himself as female. This is a sexual fetish or paraphilia. To introduce an adult with any form of visible form of sexual fetish or paraphilia into a school is not a benign act with regard to the safeguarding of children. Why are schools putting the feelings of an adult male above the welfare of the children? Expecting children to validate adults is a form of emotional abuse. Schools have a statutory duty to create an environment where pupils feel safe to speak. Telling children they will be punished for speaking the truth, i.e. that hulking grey man there is a man, silences children. It erodes their trust in adults. It teaches them that authority trumps truth. It is not putting the welfare of the children first. The statutory guidance for schools is keeping children safe in education. Teachers, school leaders and school governors are supposed to read this each year and abide by it. Why are they ignoring it? Schools are choosing the validation of adult males over the safety and well-being of children, especially girls. They are deliberately creating a special caste of teachers who cannot be questioned. Schools have had 199 days to bring back common sense and safeguarding. Why are they dragging their feet?
Bridget Milton, do your job! Bridget Milton, do your job! Bridget Milton, do your job! Bridget Milton, do your job!
Sorry?
You're a bit tall.
I'll get on my knees. I'll get on my knees for the ladies.
Yes.
Here we go. Next up is Dr. Alice. She's a GP in Cambridge working in urgent care. She's a founding member of Biology and Medicine that campaigns to reduce harms to trans-identifying people.
Hello everyone, as you hear, my name's Alice. Hello. So, as you've just heard, I see patients in urgent care and I see trans people and I see detrans people, and it breaks my heart to see the harms to these people that's been done by my profession. It's absolutely shameful that the NHS is doing this to people. And it's not just the NHS, it's private providers as well. We must stop this. I'm angry at my profession, and I'm dismayed that this is happening. We have the Supreme Court judgment. Men cannot be women. Women cannot be men. And what people who are trans-identifying don't seem to understand is that actually they won't be accepted for their adopted gender. They remain the sex that they were born. Given the Supreme Court judgment that you are the sex you were born for the provisions of the Equality Act, then that means that both in law and in biology you remain your sex, and we should not be lying to people that this could be any different. The Supreme Court judgment should have stopped this happening. There are so many abusive things that are happening to people. From biology and medicine, we are calling out the NHS, the medical establishments, because transition is a lie. We are lying to people. Yes. The Supreme Court judgment proves that there is no meaningful legal change of sex, and biologically you cannot change sex. It is a lie and it must stop. Yes.
Next up is Judith. She's a women's rights campaigner who will tell us about the situation with prisons.
Okay. So the government is still defying the law by keeping women locked up with men. There are 12 prisons that accommodate women who have been convicted in England or Wales. We don't know how many men are in these prisons or where they all are. We do know that these men include Lauren Jesker, real name Michael Jameson, convicted of attempted murder. Absolutely. We believe that he is in Askham Grange now. Sally Dixon, real name John Dixon, convicted of sexually abusing children. He is in Bronzefield Prison. Zoe Watts, real name Kyle Watts. Former police community support officer, no less, is in Downview Prison. He was jailed for arms offences. He's a man! He is held in E-Wing, which houses men who say they are women. Members of the Labour government, including the current prisons minister, James Timpson, have repeatedly claimed falsely that E-Wing is not part of the general women's estate. They are wrong. Liars! 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 This is a wing which is in Downview Women's Prison. It is not a separate prison. Men in this wing are allowed to mix with the women prisoners. So we must not be fooled into thinking that this is an acceptable model. Any women's prison which houses even one man is a mixed sex facility. I'm breaking the law. Prisons clearly need to be single sex. All these men need to be moved into the male estate as a matter of urgency. And kept there. This is an absolute no-brainer, you would think. But Justice Secretary David Lammy doesn't get it. When asked if he accepted the Supreme Court ruling, he replied that he strongly believed that trans people's safety and well-being must be protected. So this is clearly a smack in the face for women, but hardly surprising coming from a bloke who thinks that women like us are hoarding our rights, and who thinks a man can grow a cervix. David Lammy's main concern is protecting the rights of men who impersonate women. Men who include rapists like Karen White, real name Stephen Wood, who sexually assaulted women who were imprisoned with him. This is why the law, as clarified by the Supreme Court, is so important for women prisoners. These women are in an incredibly vulnerable position. They could easily be forgotten and are subject to the whim of government ministers. Please write to your MP to express your concerns and follow our campaign on X and on YouTube @NoMInWPrisons. And follow the hashtag #NoMenInWomen's Just to finish, the dangers of placing male prisoners with women was acknowledged in British law in 1823. So why people are hell-bent on dragging the rights of women prisoners back 200 years is quite frankly terrifying.
Statistics prove it beyond any shadow of doubt.
Last week, I had the pleasure of meeting the Darlington nurses. I was outside supporting them on their court case, and also Sandy Peggy was there as well. Brave women hung out to dry by their unions. We should not have to be taking the government to court. They should just follow the law. The law is clear.
The law is the law.
The law is the law. Sorry. Right. Next up we have Teresa Steele. Teresa is known for having her operation cancelled for a lack of shared beliefs. She's also a long-standing campaigner for same-sex wards and same-sex care in the NHS.
It's such an honour to be invited to speak here today. Thank you. And I'm here today to talk about the collapse of sex-based boundaries in the NHS. Successive governments have turned a blind eye while NHS subversives have systematically dismantled essential single-sex spaces and care. This policy corruption has spread like a contagion across NHS trusts nationwide. The NHS is an unsafe environment for women and girls. Over a 4-year period, between 2019 and 2022, there were over 6,500 sexual assaults and rapes on NHS premises. We know that 98% of sexual offences are committed by men, and most victims are women. Yet even now, following the Supreme Court ruling, this government refuses to do its job to ensure that the NHS operates within the law. And to avoid streeting, I say, under the Equality Act 2010 and the CQC Fundamental Standards of Care, that is, the standards beneath which care must never fall, 1. Women are fully entitled to expect that women-only wards contain only women! The Annex B policy that facilitates no questions asked access to predatory men into our wards is unlawful! 2. Women should not be coerced to accept same-sex intimate care from female impersonators. We do not consent. Falsification of sex by NHS staff and registration of wrong sex markers must end. Neither should women staff be forced to share their single-sex changing rooms with men. And to NHS 5 and Darlington, a plague on both of your houses. And to Bridget Phillipson, none of these dangerous and discriminatory measures could have passed a properly conducted equality impact assessment in the first place. They should be revoked now! Why should we have to relitigate the same issues across different NHS trusts simply because the government refuses to enforce the law as affirmed by the Supreme Court? It is possible to reinstate lawful policy quickly. After my operation was cancelled by HCA, one of the largest private healthcare providers, for a lack of shared beliefs, there was a public outcry. And within a year, gender ideology was expunged from all HCA policies. And protocols and all of their systems were revamped. HCA has some large NHS contracts. So, to the legions of toughs who place pressure on HCA, thank you, every single one of you. Especially the Anons. You're the best. Truly, this was a shared victory. Our aim must be for the NHS to follow suit and to follow the law. Public opinion is on our side because people now realise that they or any one of their female friends or relatives can be placed at risk by these unlawful policies. We will continue to fight on all fronts. We are not going away. And like the Supreme Court judgment, we shall prevail.
Our next speaker is Reeve, who's going to talk about the impact of the Supreme Court judgment on one particular lesbian group. Please welcome Rose.
When he announced the Supreme Court judgment, Lord Hodge referred to a submission made by the lesbian interveners. They were Scottish Lesbians, the Lesbian Project and LGB Alliance, and we send them our thanks for their submission. Lord Hodge said their evidence portrayed, and I'll quote, a chilling effect on lesbians who are no longer using lesbian-only spaces because of the presence of trans women. I want to tell you about a lesbian group that is experiencing that chilling effect right now. The group is called Older and Wilder, and it's a social group for older lesbians in Bradford, West Yorkshire. I'm not a member of the group, but they've asked me to speak about their situation. As I understand it, Older and Wilder started in 2007 and since then has been meeting at a centre run by a local LGBT organisation called the Equity Partnership. However, at some point, the Equity Partnership changed its constitution to become trans inclusive. And it told Older and Wilder that all the groups that met there also had to become trans inclusive. This was delivered as an ultimatum. They were told, this is the law, you have to do this. So, faced with losing the group entirely, the majority voted to stay. But having to become trans-inclusive had a significant effect on the group. Some women left immediately, and others left over the years. Some other women felt uncomfortable, but they stayed because they valued being in the group. On the 16th of April this year, everything changed. The group now realised that they were perfectly entitled to be a female-born lesbian group, and they wrote to the Equity Partnership saying that henceforth this was what they wanted to be. So the Equity Partnership, displaying its woeful ignorance of the law, pushed back, saying, amongst other things, the legal situation since the Supreme Court judgment isn't clear. Where have we heard that before? Okay. The EHRC guidance is subject to legal challenge. Trans women are women, they are our sisters, and they have a rightful place in female spaces. Older and Wilder was never a single-sex group in the first place, because in the UK, community spaces are single gender, not single sex. The Equity Partnership will not exclude trans members from any of its groups because of its legal responsibilities under the Equality Act 2010. And finally, it said, if you don't like it, you're free to go elsewhere. But the Equity Partnership made two big mistakes. First, they put all this legal gobbledygook down in writing, so there's a record. And second, they underestimated the power of lesbians when they are roused to action. Now, this is all very recent, so there isn't an end to the story yet. The group is currently working on how they're going to fight back against this lesbophobic law-breaking. But in the meanwhile, these lesbians are living up to their name. They are older, they are definitely wilder, and they need the Supreme Court judgment implementing now.
Rose talked about the impact on one small association. I'm going to focus on one big association in particular, which could have tried to attract more young lesbians and other diverse groups, the Women's Institute. The WI was founded in 1915 in UK, having come from Canada. The whole point of the WI is for women to learn new skills from women just like themselves and help each other to work together for the public good. The WI was the largest women's movement, with members totalling over 446,000 in 1953. Now, membership is around 205,000. Seeking for growth, the National Federation of the WI tried to appeal to younger, more diverse groups. It would have been great to use our women-only membership as a draw for groups where single-sex meetings were a plus. Women from ethnically diverse neighbourhoods could have shared their skills and ours, their traditions and ours, but no annual reports provide detailed demographics for ethnic diversity. Instead, the national leadership workshopped ideas to gain new members and focused on, you've guessed it, special men. Informally, the NFWI says that trans-identifying males have been joining the WI since the 1970s. But we haven't seen any evidence. If anybody knows of any trans-identifying males who've been in the WI since 1970, please let me know. They don't publish any figures, so the total is as likely to be a few dozen as to be in the low hundreds, not more. The Women's Institute has always been a women-only organisation. No men were allowed to join. The Constitution explicitly limits membership to women who have reached the age of majority, with no provision for self-identification or gender-based inclusion. In 2021, I was sent the new EDI policy. You know what's next, don't you? 9 pages of badly digested and regurgitated misunderstanding of the Equality Act and protected characteristics. It mentioned them all. It mentioned sex, but only in the list of PCs which included gender reassignment. All it said about sex was, quote, sex, though the Women's Institute lawfully restricts membership to women only. That's it. That's it. There was a paragraph for every other PC and over a page about transgender and non-binary members. An NB who was assigned female at birth, but who identifies as non-binary, is able to join because they fall within our women-only exemption. I think that's misgendering. The policy explicitly welcomes transgender women, that is, self-identified, trans-identifying males, to join and participate in WIs in the same way as any other woman. The would-be member doesn't have to have had surgery or medical intervention, and it is not necessary or acceptable to ask for a gender recognition certificate. So it's totally by self-ID, which isn't the law. This EDI policy is incompatible with the WI's constitution, its charitable purposes, and the binding legal ruling set by the Supreme Court in the For Women Scotland appeal. NFWI's charitable purposes are predicated on advancing the interests of biological women, which cannot be fulfilled by including males. The WI's objects are to advance the education of women and girls in areas such as politics, culture, health, sustainable development and citizenship, all for the public benefit. Admitting males dilutes these charitable purposes by shifting resources and focus away from biological women's unique needs. WI activities may involve women-only spaces for discussions on reproductive health, menopause, or sex-based violence, issues tied to female biology. Including males, even those identifying as women, introduces risks to privacy, safety, and open dialogue. This muddled policy has led to incoherence and unlawful discrimination against other males, all other males, who might like to join and learn some useful cooking skills. Against trans-identifying females, who, it's unlikely to suggest, might want to join, but they can't, because they're not living as a woman. Unlikely, but some do want to get pregnant and have a baby, so who knows? Discrimination against women from ethnic groups who might have wanted to join but won't now because it's not now a women-only WI. And against women like me who are sex realists and feel they can't join a once single-sex WI. Our protected beliefs are not protected by the WI. Members have already given their opinion through the Women's Institute Declaration.
Thank you.
Sarah's here. Thousands signed to say that their policy is damaging its reputation and illegitimate for women-specific campaigning. To resolve this, the WI should immediately suspend the admission of trans-identifying males, revise its EDI policy to define women as biological females in line with For Women Scotland, and consult members on the timing of the implementation. The WI must comply. The WI must comply.
Oh my God.
Next up we have Venice Allan. Agitator, organiser, talking about the Hampstead Women's Ponds. Please welcome Venice.
Hello! Try not to fall off. 199 days since the Supreme Court ruled what a woman is. What we always knew a woman was an adult human female. 100 years since women got our own swimming pond on Hampstead Heath. And as it used to say on the gate, it's women only, no men, no boys, no babies beyond this point. But wherever there is a sign where it says women only, we know there will be men crying and lying to be let in. And there is no more iconic or historic women's space than the Kenwood Ladies Pond, and that's why they want it so much. There are 3 ponds, but these men who say they're women don't want to go to the mixed pond, despite it being perfectly nice and safe, because this has got nothing to do with their safety. It's a takeover of women's space, of our language, our safety, our privacy, our dignity, and our joy. Every single thing that women have built for ourselves, they want to destroy. The cranks at the Corporation of the City of London insist that women must include men in our toilets, in our changing rooms, in our meadows, and in our ponds. Their sham consultation is a joke. Yes. We're not going to let them get away with it. Sex Matters is taking them going to court, and they will win. The law is clear. Where it says women only, men must not be allowed in. The clowns in the Labour government are delaying the HRC guidance for up to a year, saying it's too complicated, when in fact it's crystal clear. Men are not women, and where it says women only, men are not welcome here. Women means female only, and as our sisters in Scotland are saying right now, women won't weesh. I don't know how to say weeshed in Welsh, but I know that women across Britain are coming out today because we won't shut up. We'll keep on speaking and meeting and marching again and again until every single women's space and service in this beautiful country is rid of men.
Next up, we have Cath Dyson, women's rights campaigner, here to talk about the captured councils.
Hi, can you hear me? Yeah. Well, thanks very much for inviting me to speak, the organisers, and it's a hard act to follow following Venice, but I'll do my best. I'm here to talk about our local authorities. These organisations are responsible for the delivery of vital services to residents, important services that directly impact women and girls, such as children's services, education, leisure services, provision of rape and domestic violence services, and accommodation for vulnerable homeless women. We already know several councils have a formal statement that say trans women are women and have already introduced self-ID into their services. These include Cambridge, Manchester, Norwich, Hackney and of course Bristol, where recently 10 Green councillors marched out of a council meeting after residents asked about the rights of women. I'm involved in work to find out what local authorities are doing in response to the Supreme Court judgment, and what I've seen doesn't fill me with any confidence. Of 317 English councils, half are waiting for guidance before they do anything. So there's no policy review, no training review, even though the law is the law and any guidance does not change that. A quarter of these councils have sent out staff communications. Only a handful of these say anything at all about sex-based rights and women. The majority of the staff communications focus on inclusivity. Seeing this ruling as just about trans people, no mention of woman, lesbian or female. Council staff communication was full of how upsetting and distressing this judgment was, how much anxiety and pain it's causing, and just how complex it all is. One council, Essex County Council, quote, "There's no urgent action for us to take in response to this decision, i.e. the law. We need to act thoughtfully and calmly in a way in which keeps everyone safe. We don't need to change guidance on use of facilities in the short term. The guidance does not make anything we do obviously illegal, though it may increase litigation risk in some cases." They've said this out loud. The council is happy to live with increased risk, and the risk is us with the protected characteristic of sex and our gender critical beliefs. Another council, Stroud, say, "We do not underestimate the difficulty of this situation and want to make it clear to trans, intersex, non-binary staff and residents whose lives have been thrown into uncertainty that this council is committed to ensuring everyone feels safe." So there's no apology, there's no recognition that the rights of women may have been compromised. It's almost like we don't matter. I've worked in large organisations, so I know the effort that it takes drafting this type of communication. There will have been a number of very, very highly paid staff that have pored over every word of that communication. These staff council communications tell me that councils will have to be dragged kicking and screaming to follow the law and provide female-only services. So this is a call to action for you. We cannot let up the pressure on our councils. Write to your councillors, find out who the chief exec is, who the leader is, and make sure that they know that you know the law and you demand they follow it.
Our penultimate speaker is still Tish. Tish has been in this fight for 10 years to save her son from medicalisation and to defend single-sex spaces for women and girls. Please welcome Tish.
Can you hear me?
Nice and slow.
Sorry. I've been invited here to centre my penis in this fight for women's rights, my son's penis. He came out as trans after coming out as gay. We suspected he might turn out gay as a little boy. He could have turned out to be a heterosexual man who liked theatre, but we always decided that what we do is we just say things like, when you get a girlfriend when you grow up, or a boyfriend, just a single, it was fine, but not to foreclose his options, because he could have been a heterosexual man who liked the theatre. Anyway, he started having real trouble at school. He'd always been bullied. He was called a faggot, gay, bullied, right from being a little boy. So when we went to the school to deal with his absences, I made it very clear. I was quite happy for him to be allowed not to use the male toilets, because that's and they can be accommodated. My son never came to any harm. Now, I've spoken about my son, but I also want to speak about the fact that I'm a woman with 5 sisters, one of whom is no longer with us. And when I look at Claire's statistics of sexual offences, those statistics are written on the bodies of my sisters. And I will only talk about one because she's no longer with us. When I was little, she was 5 years older than me, and the police came round to our house, and there'd been something that had gone on her way to school. I never got the details of it because I was only little. But my sister struggled with gross morbid obesity all her life. She was terrified of men. Absolutely terrified. Even a man would speak to her, and if she didn't know who he is, she would have a physical, visceral reaction. And for my sister, single-sex spaces matter, but I also want to say something else. You should not have to have a history of sexual abuse or rape to have single-sex spaces. So, speaking for myself, I went to the Everyman Cinema, aptly named, in Leeds. And because I've not done my bladder exercises as by Gussie Grips, and because I've got multiple sclerosis, that's my other excuse, I needed to go and use the toilet during the film, which meant it was quite far away and there was nobody else walking. But as I was walking there, a man was walking in front of me, and they were unisex toilets, floor to ceiling, lockable, with a cubicle and a sink in. And I see some women saying those are acceptable. I don't think they are. This man looked back at me and all he did was smirk. And there was absolutely no way was I going in those facilities then. And I never went back to that cinema. And it's not like I've got a history of trauma, I've been very fortunate in that, but I just knew that I couldn't go in there. So it's about time. The Supreme Court has spoken. It's very clear. You're not helping boys like my son, because you're painting a target on his back, because women will be very angry. He's gay, he's confused, he's been groomed, he's been manipulated. And these boys are not being helped by being lied to by the medical profession. So anybody that follows me on Twitter, you will know that he has got now nearly a 7 times increase of multiple sclerosis because of these drugs, and whatever genetic predisposition he has from me. And the prognosis for males who get multiple sclerosis is much worse than for females. So I'm pretty unscathed. So thank you to Biology Imagine and all the doctors that are standing against this. I haven't been to my doctors in 10 years, but I stay registered with them so that I can send them research in the hope that they are shamed for what they are doing for the healthy bodies of gay boys like my son. Thank you.
Our final speaker today is Tracy Edwards. Round the world sailor and women's rights activist. Please welcome Tracy.
I might need the top step as well. God, I can't even speak.
You want to go with another one, or you're right there?
Shall I chance it?
I'll see how you feel at the last. You're right there or not?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm used to climbing masts and all sorts. I've been told to make this short and sweet because apparently you all want to go to the pub. I think all of us have always thought that sport would be the thing that would crack the nut. You know, we see big male bodies next to small female bodies in sport, and it's so obvious, it's so visual, it's so visceral, and we all thought this is going to be the thing. Sports, we're going to lead the way. Sports is going to lead the way. We're going to sort this mess out. And you know, we have had a few successes. I haven't even been at the bottle yet. But when I watched 2 men beat the living daylights out of 2 women in the Olympics in 2024, I knew we were in real trouble when the world cheered it on. And anyone who pointed out that they were men was threatened, abused. I just couldn't believe it. We have had our successes. Sports who did the right thing before the Supreme Court ruling, like rugby, love my rugby, and those who've done the right thing since. But even though sports governing bodies may adhere to the law, there are still clubs within the sports that don't, that completely ignore the sports governing body's adherence to the law. British rowing complied with the law ages ago, but it's only just in the last few days that Cambridge University rowing was dragged, kicking and screaming. But the men were kicking and screaming. They're on the men's teams. What are they worried about? But they didn't want women to ban men from women's rowing. They now have voted narrowly to allow women to have their rowing back, which is very nice of them, I think. Sport is played with the physical bodies of men and women. It is not played with feelings. And as much as I would love to be inclusive and take everyone on board Maiden, you know, it's just not possible. It's a very small boat. We can't be inclusive in sport because sport is about safety and fairness. I can't self-identify into the under-16s boys football team. There are currently 34 sports in England alone who are flouting the law. It's so depressing to watch how easy it was to strip away the rights that women have spent the last 100 years fighting for. How easy it was. Where were the studies done? All these studies they're doing now because men are offended and men can't get into women's sports. All the studies that are being done now. Where were those studies when we were being thrown out of our own sports? Why are sports governing bodies so dismissive of women's rights? Why are they so dismissive of our rights to fair and safe sports? Why do they find it so easy to throw our rights away? No one is saying that trans people cannot play sport. We are simply saying that everyone must compete in the category to which their body belongs. The feisty Sharon Davis, she's even more feisty than I am. It's scary. The two of us together, we're like little and large. She's about 6 foot tall. Sharon Davis and I are currently working on an initiative. We are going to start tackling sports governing bodies. We are going to start holding some feet to some fires. We're going to start talking to insurance companies who may not know that they're just about to be liable for a lot of lawsuits. And what is it going to take for sports to realise? Is it going to be a woman with a broken neck? Is it going to be an injury? Is it going to be a death? So we're going to start pointing these things out to sports governing bodies. We're going to start getting a little bit legal. Hey. Ridiculous that women have to get legal to have our rights back. We'll be launching that soon. There will be resources online. What we want to do is provide you with the methods and the resources that you can start tackling sports governing bodies. Sharon gets hundreds of emails and letters all the time from mums who don't want boys in their daughters' school sports teams. They've had enough. So, Keir Starmer, do your job! Do your job! Do your job! We've had enough. This is the hill that I will die on. The law is the law. Women want our stuff back! Now you can go to the pub.
Ruth, can you make your way forward? Could Ruth make her way forward, please, for the sing-song?
Has everybody got the anthem? Women's rights anthem, anybody?
Okay,
Can I give you some to pass around?
Rights, then.
Okay. Have you seen Steve?
Yeah, he's over there. He spotted where you are, so he knows you're all right.
I had to find someone to sit. That was killing me.
We stand together side by side. We will defend our rights. We stand together side by side. We'll not give up this fight. For women's rights are human rights. We won't let you forget. For women's rights are human rights. This isn't over yet. Politicians and their friends may think we can be cowed. Our minds and bodies will defend. Our no will ring out loud. For women's rights are human rights. We won't let you forget. For women's rights are human rights. This isn't over yet. So give a hand in sisterhood. Our sex won't be denied. For dignity, reality, we are standing side by side.
Finish!
For women's rights are human rights. We won't let you forget. For women's rights are human rights. This isn't over yet.
Right, so this beautiful anthem, you're saying that the TRA's tried to steal it?
Last night we saw on Instagram that the trans activists, I won't call them trans rights activists, the TAs had taken this song and made it their own by stealing it, and they changed the words from, instead of for women's rights to human rights, they changed it for trans rights or women's rights.
Right.
Which is
because that's the new version of it, isn't it?
Well, I mean, they steal everything. It's just symptomatic of the whole movement, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they rely on, stealing.
They've got no originality, and they just want everything that women have. They take it. Take.
One thing that I love about this song is that when women sing it together, they make a sound that only women can make.
Yeah. I really hope someone has filmed their gruff voices behind their muffled masks. And I can't wait to hear it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, human rights.
No, it'd be like this. But when women sing it, it is real solidarity, it's fellowship, it's community, and that's what we're all here today.
It's not just words, you also feel it.
Yeah,
like,
we
for
do.
example, I've been to many of the trans protests, and they're always violent. Even when they're doing the chants, it doesn't feel wholesome, it feels threatening, it feels scary, it feels very segregatory. But you come here, and I'm literally stood in the middle listening to everyone singing, and it's so wholesome, it's so nice, it's so, it's like you're almost within a family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very peaceful, it's not
Whereas
horrible.
what they've got is no turfs or no turfs.
Yes, it's wild, wild.
It's definitely, it's been a fantastic day today. We're really pleased with the turnout, and off to the pub.
Yeah. Also, can we just say there are many more of us?
Well, I don't play the numbers game.
100%.
No, don't play the numbers game. It's a very masculine thing. Theirs is always bigger, stronger, harder. You know, it's a man thing, isn't it?
Like in September, I was in Edinburgh for the Women Won't Wait rally, and first it was just Tom on his own, and then maybe there were about 10 of them in the end. But it's like, I asked Tom, what's it like to be on the other side this time, you know? Because normally it's always as many more of us as you, but now it was hundreds of women and men and just 10 of them.
It was bigger, stronger, louder, and so he only needed one of them, didn't he, to in honour of you, Mr. Menno.
I know, I love that.
Amazing, the best sign ever.
I love that.
There's people who want selfies here with you.
I saw Róisín Murphy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
I don't know what she looks like, so I'll have to find her.
Right. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a great day. Mr. Menno, can I just say hello?
Yeah. Can I get your sign? Right, do you mind if your face is on it? Right, let's have a look at your sign. Everyone knows their sex. Comply with the law. How do you know your sex?
Because I'm an intelligent human being.
But have you ever done a chromosome test?
Should I? Can you buy them in Boots?
I do chromosomes tests all the time when I go to a bar. Because otherwise I don't know if I'm chatting up a guy or not.
Well, of course, neither do I. I mean, what can I do?
Do you have a husband?
I gave birth to 3 children, so chances are I am a woman.
But how do you know their sex?
Oh no, you're gaslighting me.
It's so confusing.
It's so complicated.
Show me your sign again. Excellent, thank you.
Do you want me to take a picture with
could I?
Right, that was amazing. And people are now making a move because the police are leaving soon, so the troons might come our way. So we're gonna...
They've moved from around the back, so they've let them go. So they have dispersed.
So they're free, they're free now. Troons in the wild. Okay. Yeah, but you never know, it only takes the one.
If anyone can give you a lift.
Yeah, oh great.
Lovely to see.
Yeah, let me know.
I just want to fangirl you and say, loving your work.
Thank you.
And
oh, what a great day.
I know.
Great job. Hi. That was an amazing event.
It was an amazing event.
Another one.
Another one. I can't say anything. I'm just too hyped up at the minute, Menno. It's just been an amazing day, and I need to go and find all my flags.
Excellent. Yeah. Well done. Yes. Right. For a bit. Fucking hell! What a great day. Right.
Hey!
Can I just get your sign? Because you always get good signs. Right.
It's got AI 2 hands in it.
Found us a few really confusing. I've got your clarity for you. Get the fuck out, Dave!
I mean, they need telling. No? Oh.
I know, you hate that, don't you? I'm good. Right, I'm just going to wrap this up. Right. Okay. As you can see, it's all a bit manic here. But we're going to make our way to the pub. There's lots of people just want to chat and say hi. Do you want to get in there? Me and the terrible twins again. Wasn't today fantastic? Wasn't it great?
Fabulous. Great. Didn't think we'd have to do it because I was outside court when we won.
Yes.
So to be here like 200 days later and fuck all has happened is just astounding. But we're not going to go anywhere, so we'll be back here again, I suppose, unless they pull the finger out, sort of thing.
Well, hopefully next year we'll be able to celebrate and say that lots has changed, because they can only drag their heels for that long and come up with crap excuses for that long.
Yeah. I mean, it's not confusing, is it? It's not confusing.
Okay, right. We should move because they're about to release the troons. So let's go. Right, we're finally leaving now, and I'm here with Connie Shaw.
Hello, everyone.
I always feel like that's a very Eurovision-friendly name. Like you should go and do a Eurovision song. It's Connie Shaw. And the legend that is, where is she? Sue Evans.
Hiding in the background. Hello. Mind the puzzle.
Oh, you don't want to be on camera, right?
I don't mind. No,
you don't. Okay. Just checking. Right. So, how was your day?
Really fun. I did some vox pops with the trans activists, and that was very interesting as usual. None of them wanting to speak to us apart from one, who I had a bit of a debate with, and that was the response from them was that my questions were bad faith questions and they didn't want to give an answer. One of the questions I put to them, I wasn't sure if it was a trans-identified female or a male. Right. But he was saying that not all trans women are predators and therefore we shouldn't be excluding them from our spaces. And I said, but do you agree that not all cis men are predators? And they said yes. And I said, so why shouldn't women accept cis men into our spaces as well? And he said, well, that's a bad faith argument, and it went downhill from there. But once again, their arguments obviously don't stand up. And that's why I asked people at the women's protest, why do you think they don't want to speak to journalists? And everyone said, because their arguments don't stand up and they don't like being questioned. They probably very rarely get questioned, and when they do, that happens, and all they can say, that's a bad faith argument.
Yeah, it's the usual. I'm getting quite bored of trying to have these conversations with them now because they always say the same stupid things. There was one young woman that I spoke to earlier when I walked past them, and I just said, oh, so you don't agree with the Supreme Court ruling or something like that? And she's like, no, it's bad. And I'm like, oh, but I'm a gay man, and for me it's great because it protects my rights. And she's like, well, it's really important that your rights are protected, but not that way, or something stupid like that. Anyways. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to the pub.
Try to stop you getting in there. No, you're not allowed to go.
That's very good. Thank you very much. Otherwise,
the green man just yet.
I'd be filming my own death.
Now you can go. Now you can go.
Goodbye. Well, right, there's the green man. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching. And as ever, if you want to support my reporting, you can do so monthly via Patreon, or send me some one of love via PayPal, or on here via Super Thanks. Okay, I shall see you in the next one. Ciao!
Bye!
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my PayPal and Patreon supporters. Because of you, I can make videos like this. Special shout out to my big spenders. Helper Open, Mama Turv and the Turventines, Me Julie, The Lovely Mary, Julia, Dusty, Judles, Leffy, Dorothy, Wildfire, Esther, and Martha. Thank you.